All right. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? It's Kino Mullings here, CEO and co-founder of the Mullings Group, broadcasting. You're probably watching this recorded. This is Rhode Island Startup Week, and we are so excited here in our wonderful state of Rhode Island to have our first Startup Week. And if you haven't heard, now you're hearing Code Extreme. So we're doing Code Extreme, where TMG, we picked one company. The big unveiling is coming on the 18th. We picked one company. They had about 16 folks, organizations apply, and we picked one. It's going to be a big reveal on the 18th, so stay tuned for that. And we're going to build their app in 1 week. So for us, as you can see, it's day 3. So our day 1 started on Monday, and in the middle of our startup week, we're going to do the big reveal. We're going to say we're done. We're going to be live streaming some of this stuff during startup week, and so forth. So it's going to be insane. It's going to be amazing, but it's definitely going to be extreme. So what we're also doing during startup week, I thought, wouldn't it be a good idea to introduce you all to some of the amazing clients that we've worked with, are currently working with, but also some of our amazing partners whom help make us who we are. And when I thought about partners, this guy right here is the first one that came to mind. So this is John Kevorkian. He's the co-founder, co-owner with Zachary, or Sprout CoWorking. And I remember when we were starting IEL, or getting an office space or co-working space for IEL, which is our nonprofit Institute of Entrepreneurship and Leadership, and TMG, our company, the Mullings Group. We thought, where are we going to go? What space is there? And this was before lots of the new places that are popped up in Providence, but they were there and they welcomed us with open arms. I mean, they went the extra mile and a half. And prayerfully, I heard, you're going to sprout at Sprout, and that we did. We sprouted at Sprout, and we're so grateful for their friendship and their partnership. And you see that picture in his background. That's the beautiful grounds at Sprout. There's a river next to there. There's a beautiful walking trail. There's a gym, y'all. There's a gym at Sprout. And most importantly, there's parking that is free. You'll never run out of parking. You and your clients and your team members will never run out of parking. And so they have free Wi-Fi, endless meeting space, a stocked kitchenette. I don't know if the restaurant right next to you is still there, but it's just an amazing space, to work out of. Even if you're just using it for your address. So all you startups, you need an address. Do not use your house address. Bad idea. I can tell you stories. Even if you're just using them as your virtual address, or what they call the cafe space, you can go in and sit, or a hot desk, or an office. They have a concierge, so someone at the front desk, which makes it look all fancy when someone comes to your office. It's an amazing space, and we left quite an impression on, and continue to leave an impression on, our clients whenever we take them to Sprout. So I'm going to stop yapping so you can hear this amazing, I dare call him friend of mine, John Kevorkian. John, thank you so much for joining us for Code Extreme. Just tell the folks, how do we, us two knuckleheads come to, have a business relationship, and all the great things about Sprout that I forgot to mention.
Well, thank you so much, Kino. You at the Mullings Group, IEL, just the kind of customer that this place was made for 5+ years ago. Very simply, our effort is to provide a welcoming experience for people that walk in our door, and then subsequently a comfortable atmosphere for business professionals. It's as simple as that. Mm-hmm. What happens at Sprout is what our customers make happen. And the stories are just all over the map. It's very impressive when an organization like the Mullings Group, okay, I'll say it, sprouts at Sprout.
There you go. That's a tagline. Come Sprout at Sprout.
That was never a tagline, but it seems to come up every now and then. The point is, I take great pride in watching their success, their development, the nature of their activities, the way they conduct themselves in a shared space. These are all things that make it worthwhile. The nature of our business is that At last count, they were companies headquartered in, I believe it's 26 states and 5 countries that have some activity at Sprout. These are membership relationships. They come and go. They're remote workers. They're local people. We're part of the business community in Rhode Island. We reach out on a weekly basis through our newsletter to identify things going on around Sprout, not just at Sprout, and give those people an opportunity to get a little exposure. At our Warren location, in addition to the co-working activities, we have a consignment-oriented gift shop that highlights local artisans on a regular basis. Ever since we've been open 5+ years, we've had artists show their work on a monthly basis. So this is an outreach into the arts community, which are also local small businesses. Our effort is to support the business community in and around our area. And it's so rewarding when you see an operation like the Mullings Group take off and do all these different interesting things there. We're honored to be their selection for a place to do their work.
Awesome. Awesome. Thanks, John. And, so I'm trying to remember when we first met, as, typical Rhode Island fashion, someone introduced you to someone who introduced to someone, and we had lunch at, what's the name of that catering restaurant besides
Yeah,
Sprout?
they're Easy Entertaining.
Easy Entertaining.
They continue as a catering operation, but they're not a cafe any longer due to the
Oh, man.
experience. However,
Yeah.
we can go to the other side and see to have a lunch at Troop.
At Troop, yeah, Troop is
a
right
great
down the
partner,
road.
and they're
Exactly.
open and they're doing all kinds of cool things right next door on the other side of our building.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Troop. I've been to Troop. It's a cool place, good food. So you can walk, to get have a lunch at Sprout, and you can have catered lunch from Easy Entertaining as well. Over at Sprout. Over the years I've used Sprout from. I'm a board member of the Jamaican Association of Rhode Island. We have had our annual, birthday celebration, anniversary celebration there. The space was configured for that. We've taught classes there. The space was configured for that. So it's a very configurable space. And that's one of the cool things. And again, parking. I can't stress that anymore. It's centrally located in a part of town that, just needs visiting. And it's easy to get there. So parking alone makes this a worthwhile space to visit. Cool, John. Well, thanks for sharing again. And if you see John around, he's a wealth of wisdom. He's the sales guy. I mean, a lot of the sales stuff I learned it from this guy right here. He's just a Rhode Island treasure. So again, John, thank you. Say hello to Zachary for me. And it's COVID, so I don't visit Sprout as much, but we still have 3 accounts at Sprout. So we're still very much active members there. I'm not just talking about John, but we actually are members at Sprout, and it's just an amazing place to be with and collaborate with. So again, John, thank you so much for letting me interview for Code Extreme, and just continue to do great things, man.
It's all we think about every day. I just like to make a little footnote, and that is that this last quarter, since the vaccines have been readily available, our activity levels are equal to our 2019 pre-COVID levels. So it's
all right.
There's stuff happening. It's people are coming back, people are joining, people are holding meetings, all in a safe environment.
Yes.
Due to our association with Ocean State Shields, they protect us from the varied COVID-related illnesses and opportunities to have those kinds of problems. But just come on down, take a look, and
I've seen that. I've seen the Ocean State Shield. Their sign is there. Everything is clean. You can social distance on the open area. You can, there are hot desks that you can social distance. You can get a cube, so you're definitely social distance, or an office. And if you're a member in Providence, you're automatically a member in Warren. And vice versa. You can use both spaces. So absolutely, there's more than enough space. Awesome. All right. Thank you, John.
Thank you so much, Kino.
All right.
Bye now.